right, we are back on the college basketball experience. You ready to give out some winners? I'm afraid to bet anything right now.
Oh yeah,
we got an 8 a.m. Pacific game. Yeah, 8 a.m. Pacific game, and look, for me and Noah, I got a feeling.
I think tide turning. As I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of it's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
And for me and Noah, we also say this.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
That was once our president. America, what a fucking phenomenal job we've done. South Alabama's at Mercer. Mercer is laying 2.5. You know we have to bet this.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. So Mercer's 2-5. South Alabama's 4-5. Mercer's the favorite. Make it make sense. I'm on the Mercer Bears. Lock it up. The stink. The fucking stink is out there. Courtney Love is in the building with her legs spread wide open at center court. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of look at Mercer. I think they're actually the better team. They haven't played a home game since opening night against Clark Atlanta, which they lost. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What did we talk about with these early games? It feels like it's elementary day. So bring in the little kids, cheer on the Bears. I'll lock it up. Let's go Mercer.
Let's
have a little,
fucking go.
A little morning mimosa, baby.
This is your storyline for this game already. Matt kind of touched on it where Mercer lost to Clark Atlanta, and then South Alabama, their opening game, they lost to NAIA Mobile. So both of these teams just have ugly losses right now.
Yeah. Next up, Rutgers at Wake Forest. Now we did get news for some random reason that Efton Reed, who's been at, check us out. He was a freshman, I believe, in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
He was at LSU in 21. He was at Gonzaga in 22. He's at Wake in 2023. He gets the waiver. What? There's no way he's graduated college yet. Fuck's going on here? How the fuck is he getting a waiver?
Who knows who? Who's banging who?
Yeah. So stupid. So
fucking
stupid.
dumb
Anyway,
as hell.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help Wake Forest. Give me Wake Forest minus 3.5 against Ruckers. Ruckers on the road's a different team.
Yeah, this line coming up a little bit? I kind of like Ruckers with the points. I feel like this is a close game. So, but I don't have a big feel on this.
Moving along, UNBC is laying 2.5 at Morgan State. Give me Morgan State, I guess. I don't know. I ate shit with Morgan State. Bad. No. This is an in-state battle. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
This line reeks. Why are they only laying 2.5? They just got drilled by Coppin State as well. Let's go. First Reeky one of the day. Lock up Morgan State. They're going to win outright.
All right. Let's go.
It hurts.
Let's go. Morgan State. I think like less than 72 hours ago, I said, I'd never bet you again. 1-800 Gambler. 1-800 Gambler, folks. UNBC. Yeah. Stonehill. Let's take it on Stonehill.
By the way, I have to jump in here. I missed one of my bets already. Wake Forest. I like minus 3.5. Rutgers' first road game of the season, and you mentioned it, Efton Reed. He's coming back, so that's a little bit of an emotional get up spot. I like this. They're only laying 3.5. Rutgers can't score away from the rack. I mean, it's just that simple. The guard play from Wake Forest is outstanding. You really only have to worry about Big O down low. I like the Deeks a lot.
Do you think we should lock up Wake, Mac?
No, I was torn. I took Rutgers in the points. I'm out on this one. I have no feel on Rutgers.
Rutgers on the road has been fucking ass.
They're off a
this is
loss.
their
though.
first-
That's my only
This
thing.
is their first road game of the season. So
You make
But
me
is
play
Wake
with
a is Wake a true?
they beat Florida. They crushed Florida at home.
I know. That's why I don't like them the next game.
I don't think there's a letdown for Rutgers compared to.
I'm rooting.
Florida.
I'm rooting for you, Noah. I'm out on this one. I'm not betting it.
Thank you.
Give me a Wake. I'm not gonna lock it. I'm not gonna lock it. Moving
Can't
forward.
bet every game.
You almost did last night, you crazy fuck. Anyway, Stonehill's getting 10.5 at Stony Brook. Oh boy.
I'm torn on this one, man.
I mean, lay it.
This is a lot of points for Stony Brook to be laying. They're 2-5, but you know what? You look at it; they just lost by 1 to Wagner. Hung in with the Yale. I'll lay it. I'll lay it. I think it's telling us to lay it.
Loyola, Maryland is heading to LaSalle, taking on Fran Dumfrey and company, and they are catching 10.5. Give me the points. Whoa. I can be talked into a lock here. Yeah,
I'm gonna lock up Loyola, Maryland. You look at it, that LaSalle really they struggle to blow teams out under Fran Dumfrey. I like Loyola, Maryland. They keep it close against most teams. Let's go. Almost won at Missouri.
Lock it up, folks. Let's go. Not that far from one another either. Vermont is laying 1.5 at Northeastern.
Courtney.
Do you smell Courtney here? Because, whew.
Has Vermont played a true road game? They lost at Bradley.
They were in South Carolina at that tournament in Conway.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, how many people are going to be at this Northeastern game? It's the fucking holidays. I feel like in January they might pack it better than. Give me Vermont. I'm not betting it though. This line does stink.
Totally stinks. Northeastern for me. I'm not going to lock it though.
Brown is catching 4.5 at Rhode Island. Once again, the smell is strong.
Brown guys.
I mean, you're taking Brown here. I can't take this Brown team. Give me Rhode Island minus 4.5, but I'm not betting it because this line should be like 9 or 8 or something. What do you make of this line?
You look at it. Rhode Island 5-3. Brown is 2-8, and they're only catching 4.5. I'm gonna die on this hill. I am locking up the Brown guy Bears. Let's go.
You guys are better than me. I'm not doing it.
Outright.
Not doing it. Florida A&M is getting 8.5 against Presbyterian. Presbyterian answered the call last time. We thought the line smelled. It did smell, but they went into VMI and won and covered. Now winless Florida A&M heads to beautiful Clinton, South Carolina. Give me Presbyterian.
I kind of like FAMU here, man.
Don't
FAMU
do
is
it.
actually quiet. This one does reek, though. Why is it not 10? They're 0-5. I'm not locking it, but I'll take FAMU.
And I could be talked into betting that one. I think FAMU sucks. I don't know. Check the pick page on that one. Next up, we are going to Jacksonville at UCF. Do I not see a line on this game? Where the fuck is this line? See this line anywhere? Yeah, I got it. 14.5. UCF saying 14.5. I'm locking up Jacksonville. They're covering this. I know they drilled me. Pitt drilled them. This is little brother against big brother. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I will be rooting for you, but I don't think Jacksonville's very good. I know somehow they're 6-2. They've actually been playing better ball, but I feel like they're due to get drilled. I'll stay out of this one. I'll lay with UCF.
Oh, what do we got going on? A little trip. A little fucking trip down to see the family. A little trip to see the fucking family. Let me tell you something about the fucking Long Island Sharks. This ain't a road game down there to Miami Beach to take on the fucking hurricane. Let me tell you something. You think a shark's ever been fucking afraid of a hurricane? These hurricanes happen all over the fucking ocean. And the sharks are swimming, biting shit underneath the fucking the hurricanes. They're never afraid of these fucking hurricanes. They all name these things Katrina, all this bullshit. The hurricanes, they can name whatever they want, but they ain't gonna fucking cover against the fucking Long Island Sharks. I'll tell you that right now, folks. Give me the Sharks plus 27.5. And I feel like, and I really feel like, we should lock up the fucking Sharks, because if there's one thing I know, they're gonna have the crowd. They're gonna have the fucking crowd. I'll tell you that right now. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll join you. I think we should lock it. Fuck Miami. You know, Miami, they're coming off Notre Dame. They got Colorado on deck. They're not thinking about the Sharks. The Sharks are going to lose by 18. Lock it up.
Rod Strickland, he's been down there to the fucking beaches, all right? I heard a story once at a fucking bar on the Lower East Side. That fucking Rod Strickland bagged like over 10 broads down there in fucking South Beach. All right, so let's go. Fucking Sharks. What's up?
Does it worry us a little bit that LIU's been in Miami and now in actually they've been in Miami the whole time. They played FIU on Saturday. They stayed down there for 4 days.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be ready.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to lose money here, but this is a system play. All right? This is like ECU. This is like ECU. The fucking Sharks are going to hit. They're going to fucking hit.
Please have like the lead at the 10-minute mark of the first half. Just tickle us a little bit.
Yeah. Daniel Beverly in the fucking chat saying, take the Sharks on the fucking money line. All right, look, I've been down there. Miami's got no fucking fans. They're all fucking European. Miami's like going to fucking Europe. You know what I mean? They got fucking Europeans on the ones and twos doing all this crazy rave shit. The fucking Sharks are going to come down there and they're going to mean it. They're going to fucking mean it. I don't care how many times you put Roddy Cycli in the DJ booth. They're going to get that fucking win with the cover. Not that outright win. Anyway, let's continue. Campbell is taking on Davidson. Interesting. The Campbells are getting 13.5. I'll take the points. And no, I'm not going to lock it, but give me the points.
Yeah. I'm with you. You can't lock these two teams. Like Davidson, can't lay that many points with them and be confident. So I'm with you.
Next up. Actually, wait. Before we get to the next one, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Fantasy is a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL. They got NBA. They got NHL. They got college football. And they got college hoops, baby. So what are you doing? Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in, people. I can't recommend this product enough, folks. And that's why we got Noah writing an article. He's covering this shit heavy. We were on Ivan Drago over points tonight. That fucking hit. And anyway, what are you thinking tonight, Noah?
So yeah, that one hit today, and then Namari Burnett, who I gave out on the show yesterday, did not hit. Today, this was tough because like I was handicapping this earlier before the show, and there was a bunch of games out. However, a couple of the angles I like to correlate the underdog pick 'em with the bets that I'm playing on during the day. So for some reason, a couple of the games were out on underdog. However, the other team that I wanted to bet on was not out yet. So I wrote down some names. I like Hunter Salas's plays, or like I'm looking to target Hunter Salas of Wake Forest, PJ Hall of Clemson, Mike Mitchell of Minnesota, and Jameer Young of Maryland. Those are the 4 guys that I wrote down. They're starting to trickle out right now as I'm checking it. I can see PJ Hall and Hunter Salas. I was just looking at Hunter Salas. Colby. Hunter Salas for Wake Forest is their leading scorer, and he's made he's made higher than 1.5 3-pointers in all 7 of Wake Forest's games so far this season. That's 7-0. And then also the higher than 15.5 points is 5-2. I've looked at the matchup, and I think this is a player that I want to target. The 3-pointers, though, they're not as – you don't get as much volume because he's only taking about 4 to 7 3-pointers a game. Whereas the 15.5 points, you're getting his free throws, you're getting his total field goals attempted, which is around 14 or 15. Do you want to go with the 7-0 prop or the 5-2?
Let's go with the 7-0 one.
All right, so higher than 1.5 3-pointers made for Hunter Salas on Wake Forest. And the other one that I picked out specifically for the show, because I wasn't able to handicap the other guys because they weren't available yet. DePaul's Deshaun Nelson. I have him higher than 2 turnovers. They're playing Texas A&M today. Look, like I told you about all the guys that I wanted to target. There were no player projections out yet for them, so I had to turn to this one. Deshaun Nelson had 4 turnovers against Iowa State and 5 against San Francisco. All you need is 2 turnovers against the Buzz Williams defense. I mean,
yeah,
I think this is one of the best defenses that DePaul's played all season. This one seems like a smash spot to me. So those are the 2 picks for the show. Read the article, sportsgamblingpodcast.com. There are probably going to be 2 other different picks besides that Deshaun Nelson one, but I thought that Deshaun Nelson was a good look. So higher than 2.5, higher than 2 turnovers for Deshaun Nelson.
Folks, that's why this Underdog Fantasy is awesome. It really is fucking awesome. Like, I'm not just saying that because they're paying us. Like, I really buy into it. I'm giving you. We're in the circle of trust. They're fucking phenomenal. Like, you can't find that elsewhere. So what are you doing? Watch along, make picks, and make some extra cash over on Underdog's mobile app or website. And when you sign up with the promo code TCE SGPN. Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCE SGPN. And when you sign up, if you sign up, which I think you should, take a screenshot of that or whatever. You know, show me that you signed up for it. Find me on Twitter at DColbyD or at TCE SGPN or wait a second, at TCE on SGPN on Twitter. Show me that you did that. We're going to enter you in a college football playoff rigged, basically a rigged raffle where you're gonna be Alabama, where you just get in. You're gonna get a free sweatshirt. You know what I mean? You don't deserve it, but you're gonna get it. All right. So yeah, do that. All right. Anyway, moving forward, fucking Sacred Heart is taking on St. John's. St. John's laying 21.5.
It's kind of a big number, man.
Yeah, give me the points. Give me the points. They're going to be asleep at the wheel a little bit on this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming off the Morgantown trip. I'll take the points.
Next up, we're going to a classic one in Detroit. Ball State's laying 1.5 against Detroit. This line fucking reeks. Give me Ball State, but I'm not betting this thing. What are you doing here?
Oh god, this line reeks to high heaven. Give me Detroit, lock it up. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Win number 1.
Lock it up, Detroit. And for any folks that came along for me for a hard ticket to Hawaii, which is a movie everyone should watch. Now this one doesn't have the tits and ass of that, but for a fun watch, check out Detroit 9000. Thank me later. Old Dominion.
Win number 1, baby.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do it. Old Dominion is laying 2.5 at William and Mary. What? What?
Oh, here we go. Courtney is back.
No. Fuck that. I'm locking up Old Dominion. Minus 2.5 at William and Mary. William and Mary sucks. They fucking suck. They've never been good at athletics. Give me Jeff Jones. Minus 2.5. Dive into the stink. What are you doing here?
ODU's bad on the road, man.
This isn't really the road, though. It'll be half. Listen, dude, when William and Mary hasn't had sports fans ever.
Give me the Tribe. Let's have a lock battle. In the Commonwealth.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Pick Dundee riding with the Monarchs. Mac rolling with the Tribe. Duquesne is laying 4.5 at Marshall. Man, the stink is everywhere here. This is like fucking traveling through New Jersey. The stink is just everywhere, or Tijuana or some shit. I'm laying no. Give me Marshall plus the 4.5. What are you doing here?
This is actually fringe lock. These two teams have played in the past as well. Marshall beat them by 11 at Duquesne last year. Noah, what do you think here, man? Yeah, you've watched more Duquesne. I like Marshall here. I like Marshall coming back home here, bounce back after 3 losses. What about you?
I'm only jumping in here because you called me. Like, I don't feel strongly each side. I like Duquesne, but it's just a hint, a taste of the Pittsburgh West Virginia rivalry day. You know?
Oh, I'm locking up Marshall. Good point. Yeah, fuck Duquesne. Let's go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, just because of the. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Marshall outright.
Yeah.
Marshall outright. You're right.
Moneyline Mac, not me. Moneyline Mac is locking up Marshall on the money line. New Hampshire is laying 1.5 at fucking Dartmouth. What the fuck is happening here? I will take fucking Dartmouth, but I am not betting this.
I am. I think Dartmouth's going to drill him. This line reeks, man.
I'm not betting that though. Moneyline Mac locking up fucking Dartmouth. Hey, I love the Garden State. I'm just telling you from my own personal experiences. Might have taken a few Greyhounds from Washington D.C. to New York City in my life. When I say a few, probably a few hundred. And there's always a spot where you just catch a large portion of ass smelling in New Jersey. All right. I don't know if you got some type of factory. I don't know what it is, but there's an area on that bus route that just smells like complete fucking ass. All right. Call it a spade here. All right.
And that's a 1-5 team coming back home almost after a month, catching that short a number against a 6-3 team. You know where to go. Let's go Dartmouth. Fucking
Rob Donaldson. Shout out to Rob Donaldson throwing us $20. We're 100% getting the UTR-RGV with these lines.
They might be in my plays here soon. Don't worry.
American is catching 14.5 at St. Joe's. Now this one, shout out to Rob. That was very nice of him. This one, it's tricky because I kind of want to lock up American plus 14.5.
Yes.
I say we do it.
I say we do it, man. American's been feisty. I mean, I know they lost to St. Francis by 2, but they hung
I was
it
on
with
St.
Harvard.
Francis that game. Yeah.
They hung it with Harvard. They hung it with Georgetown. I mean, 15 points. Get out of here. American.
Let's go.
They're live.
Load up.
The money line.
Travis Lexington Steele, head coach of Miami, Ohio, is traveling to Columbus to take on the Buckeyes. Ohio State's laying 23. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, you love the little brothers too, so that tells you. Yeah, I kind of like the Buckeyes here too. Miami, Ohio's ass.
Yeah, UMass and Frank Martin, Mac's old employer, laying 2.5 on the road at Towson. What are you doing here, buddy?
This was a close game last year. I'm torn on this one. I kind of feel like it's a good spot for Towson, but I like Frank's team. So this has got Courtney Love written all over it. Give me Frank, but I'm not betting on Frank tomorrow.
I'm gonna ride with you with Frank on this one. I think they're the better
team.
Kind
of reeks there too, man.
It does. No, that definitely reeks. The stink is
everywhere.
Yeah. I think I even have a sound drop for that. Somewhere out there.
What's that smell? You stink.
There we go. Bryant is laying 8.5 at Siena. Don't overthink it. I'm locking up Bryant minus 8.5. Fade Siena. Fade Siena. Fade Siena. What are you doing here?
I'm staying away. This line reeks too, man. But I'll lay it. Siena's god awful.
Bob Morris is catching 5.5 at Canisius. Canisius just got upset the other night, right? Didn't they lose to St. Peter's?
Yes,
Kind of love this spot for Canisius to. Should we lock up Canisius here?
I mean, I can't really lock up Canisius, man. I kind of like Bob Morris.
All right, I won't lock it, but I'm taking Canisius. What are you doing here?
Yeah. Bob. Give me Bob.
Hofstra is laying 2.5 at Iona. I'll lay the 2.5. What are you doing here? This line reeks too. All of these lines fucking reek. Yeah. I'll lay the 2.5.
Give me Iona. This line reeks.
Maryland Eastern Shore is taking on NC State. By the way, did you guys know who the head of the committee was for the college football playoffs? His name is Boo Corrigan, and he's the current athletic director of NC State. I tried to warn you about just their institution and their just failures at everything in life. Exhibit A, Boo Corrigan. NC State's laying 25 points. Give me Eastern Shore in the points here. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, they looked all right against ECU the other night. Give me the points. Fuck NC State. I'm with you. I don't like NC State either.
Yeah, they're little fucking bastards. Moving along. Toledo is catching 1.5 at Oakland. Huh. I'm seeing a pick out there too. So this has come down at some places.
This is a hell of a game.
It is. Give me Oakland to win this. Give me Oakland to win this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching this game.
Penn State's catching 6.5 at Maryland. I can be talked into locking up Maryland here. What are you doing here?
I will push you into locking Maryland. I like Maryland. Bounce back. Noah seems to be a triple lock. This seems like a buy low spot on Maryland, man.
Yeah, so Penn State's first road game of the season, they've lost 4 straight games, all Texas A&M, Butler, VCU. Then they lost to Bucknell by 11. You're talking about their first road game against Maryland, who can't play on the road, but when they're playing at home, they've taken care of business so far. They haven't played a high major at home, but I like a bounce back spot here for the Terps.
Can I add in some more stuff here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tomorrow is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you, Mom.
Autoplay.
I love you, Mother. And my mom is a Maryland Terrapin graduate. Let's fucking go. Give me the Terps.
Wrong song. Let's go.
That's right. I'm sorry.
We love you, Miss Dan.
Yeah, let's go.
Friends to eternity.
She had me at Gary Williams basketball camp when I was just a fucking probably a 7-year-old shitting my pants still. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Where the hell am I? Where the hell am I on this song? It's somewhere out there in the universe.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top.
And shout out to the NC State athletic department that tipped us $10. Look, you're still little bitches, but I appreciate you for this instant.
Trying to buy our friendship.
Yeah, trying to buy our friendship. You know, they made movies
like
about
the
this.
Committee.
Yeah.
And going on the Toledo Oakland game, that's an absolutely fire game. I would be there tomorrow if I didn't have other plans. But I'm on Toledo there. I think that Oakland's still a little bit overpriced in the market, and Toledo, like a good Oakland team, is not the best team they've seen all season so far. So I think Toledo's battle tested. They'll be able to go on the road. I love Oakland, but it's not too daunting of a place to visit. So there's only about 400 seats in that building, and it's 200 full.
Dropping that knowledge. NJIT is at Fordham. Fordham's laying 17.5. I'll lay it.
A lot of points, man. Yeah, I'll take the points. I'm not betting this.
I'm laying it. I mean, I'm not betting it either. Maine is laying 2.5 at Boston. BU. I mean, give me Boston.
How is Maine laying points on the road? I mean,
Yeah.
Boston hasn't played at home in forever. I'm locking Boston. They're going to win this game. Let's go.
I can't lock Boston, dude.
Let's
You know
go.
what I mean?
Boston Celtics, baby.
Yeah.
You can't lay points with Maine on the road.
Fucking 99 Boston Celtics with Rick Pitino fucking crying. Robert Parrish is not walking through that door. Larry Bird is not walking through that door. Kevin McHale is not walking through that door. And as soon as Boston understands that, we'll be better for it. Shout out to Moneyline Mac locking up Boston plus 2.5 Moneyline play. You're crazy. St. Bonaventure is taking on Niagara. Where the fuck is this line? You see a line out here on this?
Is it 8.5 still?
Why am I not seeing it on the board? There we go. 8.5. Bonnie's are laying 8.5. Nope. Give me no, I'm not locking that. Give me the 8.5. I can be talked into that. Maybe. No. I don't think I'm gonna bet this. Give me the 8.5 though. What are you doing here?
I think we should lock it, dude. They're at home against the Bonnies, upstate New York. I think they're live. I think might win this game outright.
All right.
Let's go. Niagara outright. Money line.
Plus 310 on the money line, folks. I just get a little nervous with Niagara. Niagara's been a fucking roller coaster over the past couple of years.
They're gonna get up tomorrow.
Youngstown's catching 8.5 at Ohio.
This is a game.
Rob Donaldson says he has $1,200 on Niagara. That's why we're friends with Rob. If you guys are ever asking why, Rob is on brand with us. We love Rob. Give me Youngstown in the points. This is an in-state little brother angle. What are you doing here?
I like Youngstown too. Check the picks page. It may be a lock by tomorrow.
Memphis is laying 2.5 at VCU. Get the fuck out of here. I'm locking up Memphis minus 2.5. They should have beat Ole Miss. Their height is going to be a problem for VCU. The line does reek, but I'm still taking it. What are you doing here?
I'm taking VCU, but I'm not locking this. This line reeks, man. But it's at the Siegel Center. That place going to be on fire. I don't trust Penny in a lit environment.
They're not going to lose 2 in a row like that to teams they shouldn't lose to. Wofford is catching 7.5 at Gardner Webb. Give me the points. A little South Carolina, North Carolina matchup. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I like G Webb here. I think there's a better program right now than Wofford.
They are.
But I mean, you do make a good point about it being regional, but I like Gardner Webb here.
Valpo is getting 3.5 against Central Michigan. This game's fucking complete ass. Hey Noah, please drive to this game. I'm sure you can get press passes. Just knock on the front door of Central Michigan. All right.
I kind of like Valpo here, guys.
All right.
I'll follow you. You know, well, I don't know if I should follow you. You told me about this Michigan plays last night. Give me Central Michigan.
I'm taking Valpo. Fuck the state of Michigan.
Fairfield is catching 17.5 at Yale.
Oh, come on.
We're locking this, right?
Yeah, can't play 17 with Yale.
I agree. Give me the 17.5 and Fairfield. What is Fairfield again? What are they? The fucking.
They're the Mustangs.
They're the Stags.
Just
I like that name. No, there's no stag, like a fucking elk, right? Isn't that?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I don't know fucking animals. All right, let's be honest. What is a stag? It's like an elk, right? Can we do a quick Hey Noah, can we do a quick research on what a stag is?
Yeah, while I'm looking that up, for some reason the chat still hasn't forgotten the name of the lodge that you tried to get me killed in the west and south side of Chicago.
Econo Lodge, man. I'm an awards member. Or rewards member, not an awards member. I've been fucking drinking. All right. I stayed in an Econo Lodge in Blacksburg, Virginia once.
A stag is a male deer, and now we got
look at me.
Now we got all of the hunting culture just screaming through the screen at us right now.
I like this, man. See, I knew male deers. It's sexist. How the fuck is that getting passed these days? You can't be a fucking. We can't be the Colonials anymore, or the Crusaders. But we're giving props to a male deer. The fuck's going on here? Syracuse is no longer the Orangemen, they say. What a stupid world we live in. We're all over Fairfield. Wagner, the fucking vacuum company's laying 6.5 against Coppin State. Oh God.
Do it.
Coppin plus the points. I think that's the play. Doesn't make any sense.
Yes. Lock it. They're going to win. It's at home again. They're on fire.
I'm not locking it. I'm not fucking locking Coppin.
I'm going back to the well. Get Wagner out of here. They can't lay 6 on the road.
Moneyline Mag locking up Coppin State. St. Louis is catching 15.5 at Drake.
Ooh.
I mean, give me the points. I don't like it, but I just think that line should be like 10 or 9 or something. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the points. They just lost by 40. They got to get up a little bit, right?
Yeah. Richmond is at Northern Iowa. Didn't we see this game in the tournament? Or no, that was Iowa. That was just actual Iowa, right? Yeah. Northern Iowa's laying 2.5. Should we bet Northern Iowa?
Yeah, this is the one. They've lost 5 out of 6. Richmond coming to them. White guys versus white guys. Let's go.
Let's lock up the Panthers minus 2.5. Let's go. Milwaukee is catching 5.5 at St. Thomas. Fuck out of here. Give me the Tommies minus 5.5. Lock it up. Nobody goes into the Shoenecker and gets a dub. What are you doing here?
Well, I mean, what's the last time the Tommies played a home game? They haven't played a home game in forever. Since the first week. Yeah, assisted play. Let's go, Tommy.
Lock this shit up, folks. I love you, but my Tommy gun don't. All right, let's go. South Carolina, Clemson. Do we have a line on this? Why am I not seeing a line? Where the fuck are you?
I'll take care of it for you. Minus 8.5. Go ahead and lock it up before it gets to 9. I love Clemson. They're my cash cow. They have been all year. PJ Hall, one of the best offensive 5-man in the country, going against BJ Mack, who I've followed basically his entire career. He's rough defensively. I love him. He's got a great offensive game, but he cannot defend the lane for his life. PJ Hall is going to eat all day. Give me Clemson. Lock it up. Minus 8.5. My favorite.
Noah Bieniek, lock it up. Clemson minus 8.5. Shout out to Danny Dumbshit giving us $10 here. 10 points. I'm in gambling mode. Giving us 10 points. But hey Noah, you want to see a dead body? Let's go, motherfucker. Lamont Paris, my guy, is covering this. So this is a rivalry game. Always take the points in a rivalry game. What are you doing
Creighton
here, Mac?
just shit on Nebraska. So
well, Nebraska hasn't played basketball ever. They haven't had a program ever.
Yeah, remember Nebraska's fraud 7-0 record. South Carolina, what are they entering with? Oh, a fraud 7-0 record.
I see you're still a skeptic. I see you're still a skeptic of my Gamecocks.
Notre Dame, Virginia Tech.
I've been in this game. I'll take the points, but I'm not going to lock. I think Clemson is a way better team, but it's a rivalry.
Yeah. Let's go. UT Rio Grande.
My guys.
They're catching 4.5 against Corpus Christi.
Oh, they're going to win this fucking game.
Is this the one, Rob? I think we got it right. Moneyline.
Oh, dude. Yeah, they're going to win it outright. They've been playing their ass off. Cover it, baby. They're outright.
The Mexicans, they love a good piñata. Let's go.
Go Mexico.
There we go. Texas
Bring
is
your
catching
cervezas.
Yes. Texas is catching 7.5 at Marquette.
Ooh. They're about to get fucked up, aren't they?
I'm laying the 7.5, man. What are you doing here?
This is a lock. Marquette's going to win by 15. Shaka revenge game. They fired him.
Yeah.
They're not fired, but they pushed him out.
Let's
And
go.
they're off a loss. Oh, yeah.
Chad G says, here's $5 for Noah's next stay at the Econo Lodge. May I, Noah, how far are you from Milwaukee?
From Milwaukee, 6.5 hours, 7 hours.
Look,
And you have to drive around Lake Michigan, unfortunately.
yeah, look, it's all scenic and shit. You can see all the beautiful fucking Lake Michigan. All right. Get out there to that Marquette game. All right. We got $5 for you for an Econo Lodge stay.
Colby,
even-
I've
dude,
got other plans for
I will fucking buy you. I will buy you 3 Bloody Marys and some fucking cheese curds if you go. Also, I'll donate to that.
That's very enticing. I'll take you
Noah's
up on
got
the
big
bet.
plans tomorrow night.
I'll take
where-
you up on the bet.
Where's the LeBaron going tomorrow night? What's these plans you're talking about?
The LeBaron's got a little bit of a drive tomorrow, but we'll get there. Like
Where are you?
Marquette, lay the points. It's Shaka's first time that he's getting to be able to play Texas. I think they run it up. They're coming off the bad loss to Wisconsin. Shaka probably ran him or something. He did something. Marquette runs it up here on the Longhorns. There's no mercy here. So, is this a triple lock?
I think it is a triple
Yes.
lock. Let's fucking go, guys. Yeah, it's just this is the disrespect. Where the hell are we with this lock? Why do I always have a hard time finding the there we go.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
Shout out to Chad G though. That was very nice of him. Chad's the fucking man. I met up with Chad. Just like I met up with Landon, Renard, and I know the rest of you fucks out there are all fantastic people, but the ones that I've met, all fucking cool. All right. Avetta. I've met Avetta. She was very, very, very nice. Everyone is fucking cool. And that's the best part about it. All right. Best part about all this shit. Appreciate everyone there. What's up, Noah?
Shout out TVDBJ. I met him. He was cool.
Yeah, there we go. I love it when he has those initials, TVDBJ. It sounds like a fucking president. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just great stuff there. Northern Arizona is catching 8.5 against AC, Abilene Christian. Shout out to AC Slater. NAU is a little bit better this year, I should say. But give me the points. What are you doing here?
I'll take the points too. I did not have a good feel in this game.
Yeah. Lipscomb is catching 4.5 against Belmont. They kind of hate each other. If you didn't know this one, did you know this?
Oh yeah. Because I
They
was in that
fucking hate
area
each
with
other.
Belmont. Yep.
Yeah.
These games
Belmont's
are
laying
chaotic.
4.5. I tend to think Belmont's the better team here, but they do fucking hate each other. Because it's at Belmont, I'm gonna lay the 4.5, but I would not go much further. What are you doing here?
Well, they're both located in Nashville, so
Yeah.
like they're like a block from one another. I'll take the points with Lipscomb. These games are crazy, like
Yeah.
you said.
We've had some dust ups in these ones, man.
We need more dust ups.
Yeah. IPFW is laying 7.5 at the Screaming Eagles of Southern Indiana. Fuck you. All right. Nobody
outta
is
here.
going into my Screaming Eagles home, the nest, and covering 7.5. All over this. Ride the money line. What are you doing
They're
here?
gonna win. They're gonna win outright. Southern Indiana all day. Our boys.
Yeah.
This Fort Wayne shit. Out of
Trevor's all on IPFW. We got a little battle going on here.
Not happening.
Omaha is catching 20.5 against Texas Tech. Oof. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, they're off a loss. Lay it.
San Francisco's laying 2.5 at Vanderbilt. What? What is happening here?
I kind of think Vandy's gonna win.
No, I'm taking San Francisco, but I'm not locking it because this line makes zero fucking sense.
Give me Vandy. This line makes no sense.
Don't lock that, dude. Don't lock
No,
that.
I don't want. I don't want to lock Vandy. Fuck Vandy.
Co College is at Western Illinois. That we don't have a line because Co College is like D2 or D3. Shout out to Marv Levy who went to Co College. What's up, Noah?
Is it CO College?
COE. I think it's in
COE.
Iowa. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Rice.
I thought it was Colorado College. That's all I wanted to say.
Gotcha. All right, go back to your dungeon. Look, go put some drywall up. All right. Yeah. See, Rob knows it. It's in Iowa. There we go. Marv Levy. Look up Marv Levy. He went to Coe College. Rice is at Houston. This is a in-city battle right here. Houston's laying 28. Houston's laying 28.5. You know, last year Rice got absolutely fucking embarrassed in this game. And that's why I think it's going to happen again. Lay the points. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take Rice here. Houston's off the Xavier win, the high major Big East Classic win. Rice loses by 25. They don't get as embarrassed.
You love betting on Rice. What the fuck? What happened with you at Rice? You know what I mean?
I've been doing a deep dive on the roster. I like him. JT Daniels.
Northern Kentucky taking on Illinois State. Why do I not see this line right now? Oh, I got it. Illinois State laying 2.5.
This is a good game.
I'm on ISU. What are you doing here?
Same. They're the home team.
Green Bay is catching 5.5 at SIU Edwardsville. Give me the 5.5. This Phoenix team is ahead of the market, I think. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take Edwardsville, but I'm not betting this game.
Ready for this one? Buckle up. Nebraska laying 2.5 at the barn against Minnesota.
What do we do here, man?
I think we take Minnesota.
You lock it up. You take Minnesota. It's Nebraska's first road game. Big Ten home atmosphere. The barn is kind of dead, but it's the home opener. You think they get up for a game that Minnesota might be able to win,
up, buddy.
I'll do it.
Minnesota's not going to be able to win many Big Ten games. This is one where they can get up if they get some home crowd advantage. This is one where they win.
No,
this is a great time.
No, it's not. They just got drilled by Creighton. Get the fuck out of here. I'll take Minnesota.
They're not that good. They're not that good.
I don't think they're good.
I'll take Minnesota, but I am not locking up. But these two fools are, folks. Mac, Bieniek, lock it up. The Gophers. Noah's gonna buy some rims for the Baron. Let's go. So DePaul is catching 18.5 at Texas A&M. No. I think we should lock A&M, dude.
I'm not locking. It's too big to lock, but yeah, I'll lay it with A&M.
Dude, you know A&M's coming off that loss to Virginia.
But they still got injuries.
And they don't score a lot. You're right. That's fair.
Yeah.
I won't lock it, but lay it. Folks. I know that's not basketball music, but
First down.
I wanted to play some music because the Pitt Panthers laying 3.5 in Morgantown against West Virginia at the W Coliseum. Colton's already saying Pitt by 1 million, but I don't need to ask my co-host. But I will lock up.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, Morgantown WV.
Look, I'm buying in. Pitt sucks. I took them the other night. They suck. WV's winning this one. Eat shit, Pitt. Let's go. Do I even need to ask?
I'm just looking into the camera. I just want to see if there's any cowards out there that dare to bet on this coward-ass university program. You think they're driving 5 hours through a fucking blizzard to get to this game? I don't think so. We don't lose to fucking Pitt. We beat them 6 in a row. It's going to be 7 in a row tomorrow. Noah, I know you have an announcement. I'll let you make it right now.
The LeBaron's going to Morgantown, Colby.
Woo-hoo-hoo! In a blizzard? God bless you. Can we get live updates?
I don't think it's blizzarding like through my drive, if that's a word. Like I'm driving east. Doesn't
Buddy,
weather
you
move east
speak
too?
Dundee. Blizzarding is definitely a word.
Okay.
Yeah. I want updates. Let me know when you get to mile marker 87. All right, let's go. All right.
It's just a half hour farther than the beautiful city of Pittsburgh that unfortunately caught a stray from Mac the other day.
It makes me sick. I have to share that fucking Coliseum with those sick makes me sick. And there might be somebody back tomorrow for the Mountaineers.
Really? We got some intel?
You might get some news tomorrow. So get that 3.5 and shove it up your ass, Pitt. We're going to beat your ass tomorrow. Lock it up. 7 in a row tomorrow. We don't lose to Pitt.
I'm all over it. Pitt sucks.
Eat shit, Pitt.
No,
This
you
is-
triple lock, right?
You know, I think I'm supposed to be there representing Pitt because I'm going to be there with Mac and Rush. Wrong team's favored here, though. Like, Pitt hasn't beaten a high major team other than Oregon State. This is their first road game of the season. They've lost 6 in a row to West Virginia. I don't know how you could be laying points with Pitt in this game. West Virginia,
Coward.
you got to take them.
Let's go. Let's go. Triple lock. Noah, also,
Lock it.
you never went to Morgantown if you didn't burn a couch. So I expect footage of you burning a couch and perhaps having sexual relations with someone with a missing tooth. Let's go. All right. And
Colby.
yeah.
the next chat here.
oh, there we go. Morgantown LeBaron trip. Noah's unfinished basement versus the Econo Lodge. Love this. Love this. What do you guys think is better? Where would you guys? Let me ask the chat. Where would you rather sleep? Noah's unfinished basement, where you could have dog piss from his dog fighting ring. And I like Noah. Someone in the chat said this the other day. Noah Levick, not
Bvic. No,
yeah,
like my
Bvic.
last
That's what it
name,
was.
like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Somebody
the
left a
Econo Lodge.
review of that, by the way. Somebody left a review with the name Noah Bvic.
I like it.
We got a lot of
UC
people in the chat that are going to lose some money betting on those fucking cowards from Pitt, man. You guys eat shit. Didn't you learn in football? This game's fucking personal. Their little cute little neighborhood versus our goddamn great state. We're going to kick their fucking ass.
Sounds like a governor. We got the great state of West Virginia. All right.
We're going to kick their fucking ass tomorrow. 7 in a row tomorrow. I'll see you guys on the show tomorrow.
Matt, quick question. It sounds like you were like, I guess, in the know. Does the video that I saw of that player have anything to do with it?
No, I don't think
news
he's going
tomorrow?
to be back. He
Okay.
should be back. Everybody else is back in the country. But yeah, I don't know. He may be. Who knows? Bill's tweeted about it.
Next up, UC Santa Barbara's heading to Albuquerque to take on New Mexico. New Mexico's laying 12.5.
It's a lot of points.
Yeah, give me the points in Santa Barbara. 10-point win for New Mexico. What are you doing here?
Damn, we'll take the points.
UNLV is catching 9.5 at Dayton UD Arena. This fucking place is awesome. If you haven't been to a game here, highly recommended. UNLV won by 8 last year in Vegas. Revenge is on the mind. However, 9.5 is way too many fucking points. Give me UNLV.
I think I may lock UNLV. That's a lot of points, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me the 9.5. And UNLV. Noah Bieniek's Denver Pioneers are catching 23 points in Fort Collins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a spot for Denver, man. Everybody's stroking Colorado State.
Give me the
In-state
23.
rivalry.
Give me the 23. I could be talked into a lock here.
I kind of like it, man. I mean, Colorado State's playing their asses off against
I
these
know.
high majors. Yeah, Denver, little brother, they'll win by 18. Let's go, Denver. Lock it up.
Let's go. Let's go. Craziest bet of the day. Give me the Pioneers plus 23. San Diego and Steve Lavin are catching 18.5 at Utah State. Nope. I'll lay it. What are you doing here?
I'll lay it as well.
UC Davis is catching 14.5 at Nevada.
No.
Give me the points. I'm dying hard with this. Alfred's made me look like a fool sometimes, but what are you doing here?
I'm locking Davis, man. This is the Alford game. Give me Davis. Let's go.
All right, I'm in. Anytime with Alfred. Let's go. Let's bet this shit. SMU is getting 3 points in Tempe against Arizona State. Give me the Mustangs. Give me the Mustangs. I got George Bush calling the shots for him, getting them into conferences. I'm buying it. Give me the 3 in the Mustangs. What are you doing here?
I mean, these two teams are so unpredictable. Who the fuck knows who's going to show up? Give me SMU. Take the points.
Utah Tech is getting 8.5 at Cal Baptist. I'm actually going to lay it with Baptist. What are you doing here?
Sam, I'll lay it. Fuck Utah Tech. Or Dixie State.
Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton there. Catching 3.5 at Pepperdine. Give me Pepperdine minus 3.5. What are you doing here?
I like Pepperdine as well. That may be a lock. Check the picks page.
Final game on the slate because we don't have a line on Life Pacific Insurance against Long Beach State or Lois and Clark against Portland State. But UC Riverside's getting 13.5 at Wazoo. Pac-12 Network. You know, Riverside was horrible to start the season. They've been pretty chippy lately. I think we should consider a lock here.
On Riverside?
Yeah, let me read you what they've done. So they covered our lock against North Dakota. They only lost at UCLA by 1. They lost by 1 at Montana State. They beat Green Bay. They only lost by, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess they lost by 25, but at Chapel Hill.
I like Riverside. I'm locking this, man.
Let's go.
They were competitive with UCLA the other night and Montana State.
Give me them Highlanders. Let's go. 13.5 is too much.
Washington State, the full skull.
Yeah. Go. Wazoo wins by 11. We cover. Let's go. Folks, that's our show. I'm on VSiN in like 30 minutes, so I gotta get my shit together here. Not going through all the. Actually, I guess we can. Here we go. I'm locking up Mercer. I'm locking up Morgan State. I'm locking up Loyola, Maryland. I also have on the slate the fucking Long Island Sharks. Also locking up the likes of Old Dominion minus 2.5 at William and Mary. System play. We are also locking up the likes of. No, staying away from that one. Maryland. This is for Mom. All right, minus 6.5 against Penn State. Let's make some money, Mom. After that, I am on top of Memphis minus 2.5 because I just don't think they lose twice in a row. Also going to be riding Fairfield plus 17.5 points at Yale. Northern Iowa minus 2.5 at home against Richmond. St. Thomas minus 5.5 against Milwaukee. South Carolina plus the points. I know that line's kind of moving around right now, so whatever you can get that at right now, you know, providing it doesn't drop a ton. I'm on the Gamecocks and the points. Then we are loading up on Southern Indiana getting 7.5 at home. Also loading up on West Virginia points and money line at home against Pitt. Eat shit, Pitt. UNLV getting 9.5 at Dayton. Denver getting 23 points at Colorado State. Riverside getting 13.5 in Pullman. Shout out to the Coug. Great bar there. Mac, fire.
Yep. Early game, we got Mercer over South Alabama. Morgan State, here we go, baby. Going back to the well against UNBC. Loyola, Maryland at LaSalle, too many points. Dartmouth against New Hampshire. American University, too many points at St. Joe's. We're going back to Brown. Cocaine Bears, the Brown guys against Rhode Island. Think they got a chance to win this game. Boston against Maine. They're going to win it outright. Niagara's live at home against the Bonnies in Upper State Battle of New York. Fairfield, too many points with Yale. Coppin State, my guys, against Wagner. Think they got a chance to win it outright. Did you say LIU? We're both on LIU. The Sharks.
Did I say it? Did I say it? The fucking Sharks are a lock tomorrow down there in South Beach.
Yes, they are. And I'm also on Northern Iowa against Richmond out there in Iowa. The Mexicans, they're gonna get it done tomorrow.
Oh,
Texas
fuck.
A&M Corpus
Wait,
Christi.
I
Let's
forgot.
go.
Give me the Mexicans. Let's go. I forgot that one. Let's go. That one's yeah. Let's go.
And let's go to Shaka Bowl. Let's go to Shaka Bowl. He's gonna roll tomorrow, bounce back off that loss, lay it against the Longhorns, horns down. Southern Indiana's gonna
I forgot Marquette too. What the fuck, man? Anyway, continue. Yeah.
That's why I got my big ass notepad right here.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of scribbling, a lot of notes over here. I can't read my own handwriting. Southern Indiana against Fort Wayne. They're going to win the game outright. Let's go. We're on Vegas. Too big a number against Dayton. Riverside as well at Wazoo. We think they're live in that game. Me and Noah are going to go to the barn here against Nebraska. We'll take that. Detroit win number 1 tomorrow against Ball State. Book it. Lock battle. Give me the Tribe over the Monarchs down there in Virginia. Another here we go. Maryland for Mrs. Dundee over Penn State. Lay it. The Tommies of Tommyville up there at the Shoenecker are going to get it done against Milwaukee. Denver, Noah Bieniek's Denver Pioneers against Colorado State. Take that big number. UC Davis, too big a number against Nevada. And my final 2 locks. Let's go to the southern part of West Virginia, where the Marshall Thundering Herd are going to set the tone in the early window. They're going to beat Duquesne outright. You see that fucking score right there? That's a preview tomorrow night. Mountaineers by 1,000,000. We don't lose to Pitt. 7 in a row. Eat shit, Pitt. I'll see everybody tomorrow night.
Yes, and I'm also on UC Davis. Noah, fire away.
Yeah, so I like the slate. I think there's a lot of entertaining games tonight, but there was one marquee game. I had to get a hand in it, so I'm tailing with Mac and Rush into the Coliseum to watch the backyard brawl, and I'm taking West Virginia plus 3.5. I personally have the line minus 1.5 for the Mountaineers. Pitt hasn't won that game in 6 years, and it's for their first road game of the season. Minus 3.5, Wake Forest against Rutgers. Rutgers' first road game of the season. Also, Penn State's first road game of the season. I have Maryland minus 6.5, and that's a Miss Dundee, Mama Dundee play. So that's a smash spot. Clemson minus 8.5 against South Carolina. They've just been a cash cow for me so far this year. I'm not going to abandon that wagon. I have that line minus 12. I think PJ Hall's going to have a fun day tomorrow against BJ Mack. Marquette minus 7.5 against Texas. Shaka's first chance at revenge. I think they run it up after they just got embarrassed by Wisconsin in their rivalry game. And the last one for me, plus 3.5 with Minnesota against Nebraska. It's the Cornhuskers' first road game of the season as well. And that one's one of the true spots where I think Minnesota is going to get one of their first of 3, 4, 5 Big Ten wins.
There we go, folks. Subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. If you're going to be at that game in Morgantown, hit them up. They hit up Moneyline Mac on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Hit up Noah Bieniek on Twitter at NoahB77_. That's a great game. Appreciate everyone in the chat. We got some donations, and in general, whether you can donate or whether you can't, and you're just in there commenting, regardless, we are very grateful. You guys are awesome. 280 fucking people. Yeah, what's up?
And by the way, we're going to try to be live from the Coliseum, correct, Mac?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
That's the goal.
Yep. So could be a fun show in store tomorrow, too. So tune in.
Let's go, folks. I'm on Twitter, the Colby D. Let me know if you sign up for Underdog Fantasy TCE on SGPN promo code. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. And thanks to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Jace. Brad Sanders, always fantastic. Everyone in the chat's always awesome. And check out the Sports Gambling Podcast. Check out the College Football Experience, the FCS College Football Experience. Tomorrow morning, I'm live on the Sports Gambling Podcast, talking college football, FCS playoffs, and Army Navy. Buckle up. The season ain't done, folks. And check out the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. All that good shit. Get the SGPN app. You'll get access to all of our picks, our content. Noah Bieniek's writing articles over there like he's fucking John Grisham. You know what I mean? He's just over there just with a fucking typewriter. All right. Talking about players that are innocent. They're innocent until proven guilty. All right. Let's go, folks. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.